Hey everyone, as always, excuse me. Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. Welcome to Tuesday night live show, panning, number 96. Going to be going through some Montana-Prospector, Paydirt. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I barely got this show. This is 2 weeks in a row. New studios kicking my butt. Alright, here we go. Let me pop out. Well, before I pop out chat, let me say hi to everybody. PA Patriot Prospecting, how's it going? Joey Brown, Justin Miller, Charles King, Vendetta, how's it going, brother? Justin Miller, MJ in real life, Carson Prospecting, how's it going? Lurking. Tony, how's it going, Tony? You glad you're back in Alaska? Even though I know the weather's not nice. It's always nice to be home. Oh, Metal Detecting Club. That's awesome. Mandy Brown, how's it going? Donna, thank you for being here and being a mod. HD Shovelhead, thank you for being here and being a mod. I appreciate both of y'all being here. Who else we got? Ken Carbon, Ryan Morrison. Vendetta, thank you very much for the tip. Thank you. I really appreciate that, brother. Spencer17, how's it going? Ryan Fata, how's it going? John Martell, Chef V, how's it going, Chef V? Jeff Davis. If I miss anyone, I apologize. Chat's just hopping all over the place for me. But Steven Schwant. I think I got everybody. If not, I'll catch up to you when I see you in a little bit. All right, let me open up the Ugly Mug picture and then pop out my chat. So hopefully everyone's having a good beginning of the week. A nice Tuesday. A lot of news going on today, so I'm sure everyone's busy on watching the news today. All right. Live chat, not top chat, because who would need top chat? There we go. So yeah, as I said, today we're going to be panning out a bag from Montana-Prospector, and this is a non-guaranteed bag. This is a bag that in my review I suggested you don't buy, so I decided to buy one, and we're going to find out if there's actually any gold in it and what its value was and things like that. Now this was a bonus bag, because I figured if, you know, I'm going to buy some Paydirt with no guarantee, I might as well have a shot at something. So this bag, let me look up my notes here. This bag right here, Montana-Prospector, was $26.64 with free shipping. Free shipping, so about 20 bucks worth of Paydirt here. And 1 in 10 was a bonus bag with 1 gram of gold. So if you do the math, that means that there's not much money left over for the bags that aren't the bonus bags. So Derek Sweet, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. This is the first time I've panned in a while. So I shot a review yesterday, finally finished my lights over my sink. And I shot a video, but unfortunately I didn't have to pan for that video. So I didn't get to pan. So this will be the first time I break in the new panning with the new sink setup. And I have to say, I set up the sink wrong. I put it sideways. I have no idea why what I was thinking, and I put the sink sideways. So I have to rebuild the sink table again in a little bit. So, but we'll see. Donna, thank you very much, Donna. I really appreciate that. Wanda Sunderland, how are you doing? Doug Odette, TM, how's it going? Dib Dibberson, Eric Miller's Prospecting Channel. Old Sasquatch, thank you for being here and being a mod. I appreciate that, brother. Is Josh Ortiz here? How's it, Josh, going? Thank you for being here, Josh. Yeah, I see. There you are. Thank you for being here and being a mod, Josh. I appreciate that. So, all right. So, yeah, so now one of the reasons I never liked Montana-Prospector, like I said, I have reviewed them previously in the past and pretty much got skunked on all the bags, is that part of their description is they tell you the Paydirt you're getting. And I'll read it to you. It says, this Paydirt runs from 4 to 7 grams of natural gold per yard. Now, that means there's about, if you do the math, that means there's about 0.004 to 0.007 grams of gold in a 1 pound bag. So this 1 pound bag has about natural gold. It should have about a quarter of a penny. A quarter of a penny. So if I bought 4 of these bags, I might have a penny worth of gold in them. And since he doesn't say he's adding any gold in there, he doesn't say anywhere in his description that he adds gold. This probably isn't going to be a good bag, but I did get an 80%, 82% off his other bag. So if you mix these two in, I'll probably get a 60% average. So another reason why I don't suggest some of these Paydirts, but you know, every once in a while, Paydirt sellers, they need money, I guess. So they have to sell ones with guaranteed sets amounts of gold. You know, and it's funny, like I originally saw the 1 gram bag on eBay because it was normally listed at $197, and he had it listed at 60, I think like 66 or something like that. Really cheap. I mean, it was like an 85% ROI. And I contacted a secret shopper. I told him buy this, but unfortunately, within like 12 hours, it went right back up to 197. So I've been waiting for the last 2 months for him to put that 1 gram bag back on sale. And he only did it on his website, so. What is it? T's Hobbies and Things? How's it going? Hey, T's Fish Tanks. Ah, there you go. So hopefully, again, everyone's been having a good week, panning out some good stuff, finding some good gold. I'm not sure we'll find any good gold tonight, but we'll do some panning. This is some pretty murky stuff, so it's going to definitely dirty up the sink. Let's go Flyers. All right. I'm not a Flyers fan, but there you go. Let's go Flyers. The Super Chats should be 100% Roy tonight. Yeah, the Super Chats definitely help these Tuesday shows when they're bad ones. And I will say that's how much I appreciate everyone who does the Super Chats on these Tuesdays. This is, and I will say something, I've said it before, when my Patreon, I try to make Patreon a net zero, where I'm not taking any money out of Patreon. I either am giving back, buying stuff for like my studio, doing the setup, things like that. Everything goes towards these videos from Patreon. But Super Chat, that's what, you know, keeps me fed in coffee. So I really appreciate those, you know, because it only makes this a 100% ROI bag. And it keeps me in coffee. And I go through a lot of coffee. And since I use those little K-cups, you know, I have to buy them in the big, huge boxes. For like 144 to keep me in my coffee. No worries, Josh. Just sit back, relax, and don't even look at the ugly mug. That'll probably make you feel worse. So just listen. Watch some news or something else like that. You know, read a good book. Definitely don't look at the ugly mug. I know, I've seen your son's bags, Tony. I still haven't had a chance to look at them and go through them. You know, my shelves are... And it's funny, too, as I always say my shelves are full of Paydirt, but they're actually not. I was looking at it today, and I need to order some more Paydirt. I need to have a secret shopper, you know. I do set everything and have them all lined up. I do think I have one spot I might swap out to some eBay Paydirt. We'll have to see. Trying to catch up on chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes, we're going to have a GAW tonight. I actually need to... Let me go set up my... How long have we been streaming? Here, we're just going to put it at the top today because my bot doesn't seem to be working lately. So I need to... Maybe I stopped paying him or something. I don't know what's going on with him. I've not been seeing my bot do his job. So we'll pull the link. And we'll just add it to chat. Got room for a bucket miller, number 100? I have something special lined up for number 100, I think. But, you know, if you want to donate a 1 ounce bucket for my number 100 show, I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to turn it down. I was thinking about turning it down, but yeah. I think I'm actually going to be doing Patreon Paydirts on for show number 100. Paydirt that Patreon members have sent me or I've purchased from them. I have a few. I have a few LXR bags, some Spider Ace bags. Who else do I have up there? A Josh Ortiz bag. So I figured episode number 100, we would just go through some Paydirts for the people that support the channel. So now here, let me put up. There we go. You want to send me the gold back? Wow. Now, see, now you're making things so complicated. Then I have to go to the post office and, you know, I have to open up the package, pan it out, then repackage it. Now, I appreciate it, brother, and I would love to. You know, I had Mike, the other Mike, offer me the exact same thing and just, you know, well, it's a great thing. It's just, you know, there's always so many other things I would like to pan out. If I do a 1 ounce bucket, this is exactly what I told Mike over at the Gold Vlog. If I do a 1 ounce bucket, again, I've done one previously. Someone sent it in to me and I panned it out and I sent them back the gold. I want to keep the gold this time. That is my goal, is to get a 1 ounce bucket and either do a review, a live show, something like that, and keep it. Because it just wasn't as much fun. As much as I enjoyed panning out, and it was really fun going through the, what was that, the American Freedom bucket from Lynch Mining. I didn't get to keep any of the gold. None of it. So it was kind of like, you know, you want to keep it. So I appreciate the offer, brother. I really, really do. More coffee, upper Monster Energy. I can't do the energy. I drink coffee because I really like coffee. So mine's actually decaffeinated. So with the amount I consume, though, it's probably like equal to 1 cup of normal coffee. It's not the same. So, well, all right, let's go. We got about 2 more minutes, and then we're going to start panning this dirty, dirty stuff out. Clash could do a donate. Now, he did throw me underneath the bus. I will say one thing. I mean, he didn't, you know, like, he wasn't super kind, but he kind of you know, he said I was the best reviewer, too, right before he threw me and Vendetta underneath the bus. So, you know. He kind of, you know, equaled mine out a little bit. Vendetta's the one he really threw underneath the bus with that video that he has yet to still make the follow-up video on. You know, he's mentioned it, I think, in 2 other videos, but he still hasn't done it. Me and caffeine don't do very well. I get too hyper and, you know. You win the Powerball tomorrow? Yeah, the big one here, just somebody won that $2 billion. And it sucks, too, is because I told my kids, oh, we got to buy some tickets. And we bought some for the last one when it was like $1.6 billion. And we what did we win? We got 2 numbers, so we got tickets back. And I said, oh, I need to go Monday and get some more. Just because even if you don't win the Powerball, there's a good chance that when it gets that high that there'll be more numbers that will hit the 100,000. And you know, I was like, that would be a nice little, you know, pay off the house type payment. So, but I forgot to buy tickets. So, how's it going? Autotech79, thank you for joining the show. SRIP63, RegLab, how's it going? Thank you all for joining the show, and thank everyone. And I am Zaxxon. I know I was chatting with you in the chat, but thank you all for joining the show. I really appreciate it. Package total. Anyone else I might have missed? You're the best. Yeah. I mean, that's what I said. You know, he's not going to hurt my channel, really. I mean, he didn't really say anything that I think would, you know, get anyone to unsubscribe to my channel. And since I don't sell Paydirt as a, you know, business, this is what I do for fun. This is what I love doing, is painting Paydirt. It's my hobby, and I just make videos to support my hobby and to show everyone else the love of my hobby, so they'll get into the hobby and enjoy the hobby and not get ripped off. So he didn't really hurt me at all, you know. But Vendetta does. This is a business for Vendetta. It's something he does. It, you know, supports him and his wife and his kids, and you know, it was uncalled for, you know. But you know. So for me, not so much. It didn't really affect me, but, you know. Clash is clash, you know. Yeah, hit that like button. That'll make up for it. Powerball golf winning a Yuba cabin. Yeah, that kind of money, I mean, whoever won that $2 billion, you just hope. I mean, considering that something like, I think what it was I read once, said, like 80% of like huge lottery ticket winners end up going broke at some point, you know. You just hope they invest it wisely, you know. Yeah, I know Clash, well, you know, Clash is losing subs from that, but he gained so many from doing that street sweeping video, you know. I think he gained something like 30,000 subs from that, but people in the community aren't supporting him. So, you know, you get a lot of randoms. Make it harder to sell house. Gold's still selling. People are still buying up gold. Placer gold is still and always will be better than, in my opinion, better than bars. So, I mean, I know people say, you know, like when you do Paydirt, you lose some money because, and it'd be better to buy gold bars, but you're not buying gold bars at spot. If you go to any of the Bullion Shark or any of these other websites that sell gold, they put a 12 to 15% fee on top of that, you know, for you to buy it. So what's the difference if you get a $100 gold bar and you pay $112 for it, or you buy a $100 bag of Paydirt and get $88 of the gold? You're still $12 off either way. So yeah, Powerball reset. I still probably play it. You know, as I said, I think I said it a couple weeks ago, I haven't been smoking. It's been like 2 months now, 2.5 months. So, you know, I can put that money towards Powerball tickets every once in a while now. Have you seen the Montana Gold Bay Paydirt? No, what's that? Gold Bay has Montana Paydirt now? I was looking at Gold Bay site the other day. I didn't see anything new. That was excellent. Yeah, I know, Tony. I have those scheduled. I don't, unfortunately, since I'm on my different computer, I don't have my schedule, but it is coming out this month. We will be doing 2 bags from Tony. He sent me at least one of them. We're definitely going to go through 1 bag, maybe 2. We might start the show a little bit early because Tony over at GCMC Mining sent me 2 bags of Paydirt. So we're going to be going through those in a live show in, I think, like 2 weeks. So those should be fun to go through. We might have to start the show a little bit early just because it's a lot of material. And that's another one. We have a vault. We have a vault right here. We have from Flash in the Pan Paydirt. That's coming in like 2 weeks too. I have some good Paydirts for the live shows this month. I have some really good Paydirts for the live shows this month. So to make up for the 2 weeks that I didn't have any live shows, we got some good Paydirts. This one is not going to be one of them, I don't think, but you know. Somewhere in Ohio, how's it going? Prospecting 406, how's it going? Coin Shop here offers 70 spot for Placer. I mean, there's better, you know. I did a video not too long ago where to sell Placer gold, and I think the top spot was 85%. So they have some spots selling 85%. You know, you just have to ship it to them. Hey, Jose, how's it going? Hit the like button. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who hits the like button. So just don't hit the thumbs down. Or if you're going to hit the thumbs down, at least leave a comment and tell me why you're hitting the thumbs down so I know what I'm doing wrong and I can try and improve. So I'm always trying to improve. I've been doing this, and I looked it up the other day. I've been doing this for 5 years, I think. 6 years. 6 years. I've been doing reviews on YouTube for 6 years, and I'm always trying to improve. I'm trying to improve my video, my content, everything. In fact, I just got a new microphone, so if everyone likes a new microphone, let me know. If there's no difference between the old microphone, let me know. So this one's just a little bit easier to use than my other one, so always trying to improve the channel, you know, make things a little bit better. You know, I always got to tweak the channel a little bit every once in a while, so. $80% from local buyer. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think there's much difference between, you know, selling placer gold. I mean, you have to shop around, obviously, to get the absolute best prices. But as opposed to buying gold, because if you bought a gold bar, so if you bought a gold bar for $100, like a $100 gold bar, and you paid a 12% or say $10 fee, and you paid $110, you can't sell that gold bar for $110 because you don't own a shop. You don't own a, you know, a power seller account on eBay. So you're going to have to bring it to a pawn shop. You're going to have to bring it to some other seller. And they're going to give you $80 for that $100 gold bar you paid $110 for. So, you know, there's really no difference in keeping placer gold. I still think, I think I said it last year in one of my videos, I think one of the best things to do if you collect your placer gold, you can trade it in to Gold Bay for nuggets. So if you have 10 grams of small flour gold, you can trade it in to Dave over at Gold Bay for an 8-gram nugget. And that 8-gram nugget is worth more than, they're about equal in price, but later on, you know, it'll be worth more. And you can keep doing that. You get a couple 8-gram nuggets together and then you trade those in, and pretty soon, you know, you have a little 2 or 3 ounce nugget sitting on your desk. Yeah, no one likes the flour gold. No one likes buying the flour gold. I know, I'm so ready. I have it scheduled. December we're doing a video in December. I think it's December 31st might be what day it is. Well, it's the last review of the year. It's going to be me going through everything with my gold cube. And I probably will do, I think, in December at some point too, is I'm going to be showing my setup for my testing rig, and I'm going to be shooting the video with my gold cube on it. So I can't tell you, I just pulled the gold cube out of storage. It's sitting over there, so. Yeah, so the shelving units on the right and left will be getting lights in them. I actually have the lights in, I just haven't had a chance to install them yet, because the only camera I have is a front camera, because I didn't want to have cameras on the right and left and just too many lights everywhere. So I have one over the panning station, and then on the right I do have lights, but they're very bright lights because they're for the overhead. But so I do have some lights that will be going into these shelves to help bring some light in there. Sharing is caring. There you go, brother. And yeah, I love flour gold. I love flour gold. In fact, I need to get some more flour gold because I was looking at my flour gold vial and it's running pretty low. That's it, Reg Lab. I'll take all the flour gold anyone wants to send me. I'm going to have to start not doing them on live shows, because the last couple times people have sent me flour gold, I've done them on live shows, and that's... Kenville. All right, let's go set up the panning cam, and we're going to start doing some panning. So let's shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. So there we go. Give me 1 second to set everything up. Pop open chat. I know I have a second monitor for my chat, but I still haven't installed it yet because I was waiting until I had the sync perfectly organized and I'd worked on it a couple times to make sure I like its setup. And unfortunately, I don't like the way it's set up, so I got to move it And when we do that, then I will install my second monitor. Oh, and plus I have to add some RAM to my laptop. So I want to do that before. So here's the Paydirt again. This is going to be some really, really dark material. If you saw the video review, you know. All right, let me open up chat. All right. Well, that's good to know. Next time I do a where to sell plaster gold, I will add you to the list, Flash in the Pan. All right. YouTube, live chat. All right, there we go. Put some gloves on. No, I don't like that. It just, cameras always make things look better. I remember when I was living in Slidell in Louisiana, I was listing the condo we were living at for sale. And I remember we painted it, but right before we put it up for sale, we dropped a gallon of milk and it splashed all over the wall. And it was so obvious. It was this huge stain. But when the realtor took pictures, you could not see it. Pictures make things look better. This paint is heavily scratched up, but not as bad as, something like this. This one you can see how worn out it is. Even my finishing paint is a little bit worn out, but not too much. These, though, I have a dozen of these. I stockpile these. In fact, I just bought, I found a seller who said they had the old pans, the old SE pans, and they had 30 in stock, and I bought all of them. And unfortunately, and they gave me a really good deal on them. I mean, they sold them to me at cost, but unfortunately, only 10 of them were actually the old SE pans. The other 20 were new ones, so... Which is why I ended up signing them and putting them on my website. Yeah. Like I said in my Miners Depot review, I would not buy from them until they go back to Arizona. If, Their gold camp looks fun. It looks like a blast. It is definitely $1 million operation they put together there. But, I did think it was weird. So if you go to their website, minersdepot.com, and you try to buy any equipment, it tells you can't buy any equipment until they get back to Arizona. But you can buy Paydirt. And then they're not shipping the Paydirt. They should have just stopped everything and just focused. I don't know how much money they make off of Paydirt, but you would think you would cease all shipping operations if you can't actually ship stuff out. Yeah, and Vendetta is. I have a video up. Vendetta is my #1 Paydirt right now. So here's the dirt. Really dark Montana material. Let's pop some gloves on, and we're going to start panning. Yeah, I actually like the blue ones better than the green ones. The green, I don't like the black SE pans, but I guess if I had to use one, it's the one I would use. Eventually I will run out of blue, and I think I have like a dozen black ones as well. But the green ones tend to wear out. The color wears on them a lot faster than the blue. Yeah, HD couldn't tell you who the best seller is for material wise. All right. And I am not classifying this down. We're just gonna let the water do that. Some organics, a nice little twig for the sink. Mine's getting pretty scratched up. Well, I actually rotate mine. I think I have like 3 of them over on my shelf, so it's probably why mine don't get worn out as much. And plus, I only use mine for finishing, so it's all finer material. Hey, Reggie neighbors, how's it going? Let's see if there's anything in the first pan. Nothing. Nothing in the first pan. Oh no. I want my quarter penny worth of gold. Yeah, Mike just goes out gold prospecting to work on his tan. That's it. And it takes smoke breaks. That's it. He knows there's no gold. $60 people, that's pretty good. I figured tonight would be a light show because of the elections going on. I figured so many people would be tuned in to see the chaos. Ooh, got a piece of gold. Oh, there we go. First piece. First piece of gold. There we go. Here we're gonna. Oh, you can pick it up. I'll add that one to the finishing pan. Yeah, this is really dirty material. This is some of the dirtier stuff you can get. This one is a lot more. Like in the bag I reviewed, almost all the bigger stuff was just solid rocks that just needed to be rinsed. This one's got a lot of stuff that needs to be crushed. You didn't miss anything. We're just panning some stuff out. So far, we've only found one little piece of gold. A little bitty flake. It was big enough to pick up, but that's it so far. I have Jackson. Well, we do have a bag to give away later tonight. Bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. All right. Let's see. Maybe one more piece. Gold. Nope. Nope. Hey, Thomas Lee. How's it going, brother? Thank you very much, All for Gold. I appreciate you popping in. I know I've been trying to do that. You know, it used to be if I knew I didn't have time to watch a live show, I kind of would skip it. But now I'm at least trying to drop in them all just to say hi, give a thumbs up. So YouTube's algorithm starts showing it to more people for everybody else too. You know. All right, let's see. Get more gold. Oh, a couple more pieces. We got 3 little pieces in this one. I will say none of this looks like natural gold on the size, but you know. I still need to review your Paydirt too. Big Texas. Do you ever plan on getting 1 gram bags or just going to stick with the half gram bags? Here, let me catch up on chat. Oh no. Wiping my hands on my towel, turning to black. Yeah, this material really has no black sands in it whatsoever. Planning on it? Well. I mean, your bags look like they're a good price, you know. That was one of the problems when gold started getting a little bit high. A lot of sellers stopped selling 1/4 gram bags and half gram bags. Hey, Stephen LeBlanc, how's it going? Dave B, thank you both for being here. I know I need to start buying some of the YouTubers, Paydirt, that are just, you know, like Bayou Gold Guy when he did his little thing for these Tuesday shows. You know, just to help promote these other channels. You know, not Paydirt to review because it's not something they sell. You know, Bill's Trash and Treasure, they opened a website to sell. So, you know, I can review them. But when some of these channels just sell, I know Doug Odette had some Paydirt out for a while. You know, I need to start grabbing up those. So if anyone ever sees any YouTubers selling Paydirt as a one-shot deal, you know, not as a permanent business type thing, let me know so I can snag some up for these live shows. One more little piece. Let's add that one to the finishing pan. All right, sounds good, Tony. You just have to message me. Hey, Curtis Clancy, how's it going? Canada. Yukon Alley, but you know she doesn't have any Paydirt. Dirt Hog. You're better if you do Dirt Hog. I don't know what their shipping is in Canada, but with Dirt Hog, you're better off with the very small bags. I think it's their $59 bag, their cheapest bag. You're better off with them. Infinite Prospecting. I don't think they've had any Paydirt in a while. Last time they dropped some, it sold out really quick. There's a company I've never reviewed yet. I think it's Green Mountain or something like that. If you send me a message, Curtis, I can look through my my links because I have everything saved and I can try and find you a good one. You can order. Thanks a lot, Ken. I'll have to look. See, generally when I go to other people's channels, I never looked in the click below to see more. And, you know. Or I miss their videos when they have it for sale. Yeah, I know a couple people sell bags every once in a while. It's just a lot of times I miss them because I'm always 2 to 3 weeks behind on Paydirt, you know, on videos, watching videos. I'm always really behind on watching videos. There's so many channels I'm subscribed to that, you know, keeping up with them takes forever. So a lot of times I'll watch it and be like, oh, wow, he's got some Paydirt for sale. And it's 3 weeks ago. And then I'll look at their newest video and it's like sold out. So one more piece. So it looks like each pan has pretty much one piece of gold in it. And they're all just big enough to pick up. I love Yukon Alley. Yukon Alley is one of my favorite Paydirts. I'm a huge fan of Yukon Alleys. She's only open, you know, a couple months out of the year when they're not mining, which is cool that, you know, they're actually out there mining it all. You know. I know I need a Doug Odette bag. There's a couple sellers that or YouTubers that I want a bag from just to do on these live shows. So, especially people that do them in fancy little bottles so I can add them to my shelf later, you know, or fancy bags. It's been a while since I've seen a seller that has something in a really nice bag, that's for sure. Yeah, I talked to Yukon Alley a while back. She's supposed to message me so I can post on my community page when she's going to start getting Paydirt again. I know they're just now hitting, she's getting a lot of snow. I've been checking out our Facebook page and they've been getting some snow, but not enough to shut them down yet. Hey, Eric Miller, Wi-Fi's back. Don't you hate when it goes out? The hourglass. I saw in somebody else's chat or something else. Someone was talking about that, but I never saw it. But that does sound cool. Ooh, this one's a little bit loaded. Another 3-piecer. So these are starting to get a couple pieces. Definitely getting more than a quarter penny in this. Not really sure how much, but, you know, we'll figure that out tomorrow. It's muddy. The water's starting to get a little bit thick. You need to get that Elon Musk Wi-Fi. Hey, Draco's Dragon. How's it going, brother? Long time. Yeah, Christmas is right around that corner. I'm not looking forward to that part. Especially this year, my kids are going to be with their mom for Christmas. Hey, Jason G, you missed one piece of gold out of each pan, pretty much. We're going through, in case anyone missed it, we're going through a bag of Montana-Prospectors. This is one of his no guarantee bags. One of the bags that I suggested you don't buy in my last review of his 1 gram bag. Here, we'll put all this in the finishing pan. And let's see what we got. Well, that's good. It's, you know, no reason not to hold on to it. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, let me get some clean water in here. Those are nice little big pieces. Need some. Where is my soap? Soapy. So there we go. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a dozen pieces of gold. 11. 11 pieces of gold. That's what we found. No, I haven't. Benjamin, how's it going, Benjamin? I will be doing that this weekend. My kids come over till this weekend, and this weekend I'm going to be catching up on all my mail calls and things like that, but I do have it. I have it sitting right here behind me. So I'll email you as soon as I go through it and let you know. But it will be this weekend. I'll be going through it. In fact, I'm going to write myself a note to make sure I do in a second. So there we go. 11 pieces of gold. Now y'all know what that means. That means it's ugly mug time. And I get to reward everyone for looking at my ugly mug by giving them a chance to win a bag of Paydirt. So let's move everything around. I'll do that, Tony. Ken. Yeah, I've always dumped mine in my backyard in different spots. You can tell where I dump my stuff because there's no grass. All right. Let's shrink down the panning cam. Nope, nope, nope. All right, now we can shrink down the panning cam. Yeah, we'll just leave it right there. So there we go. I will post a results video tomorrow, so we'll know what that 11 pieces of gold are worth. I did pay $26 for that bag, but I'm not thinking that's going to end up being a 80% ROI. Might end up being better than the 15 to 20% I'm used to with his bags, but we'll have to see. But all right, let me open up chat, see if I missed anything in the last second. No worries, Josh. No worries, no worries. You gotta do it like me and just hand them to your mailman. So yeah, in a second, let me catch up on chat and everything. In a few minutes, we'll be giving away a bag of my Tuesday tailings, which is all Paydirt that I've panned out on these Tuesdays. That might have some gold left in them, but just in case they don't, I do add, these bags will have a 0.3 gram minimum in them. And one of the 12 I made also had a 1/4 gram picker in it, so. Wow, chat just moved up a whole bunch on my screen. Yeah, definitely need some clean water to finish with this stuff. New season at Oak Island starts next Tuesday. I'm 3 seasons back. I kind of gave up on them. I need to catch up, though. I need to have, one weekend where I just plow down. There's a couple of shows I need to catch up on. Yeah, I totally understand that. When I used to live in apartments, yeah, you don't trust your mailman. Not to hand him a package or anything. And carbon. Hey, Wheeze and Geezer. Yeah, I did have a really good ROI from Montana-Prospector, but that was his one guaranteed bag. He only puts up, he's kind of like, I don't know, he's a mashup between Golden Paydirt and Lynch Mining, where he has all his Paydirt listed and then he slashes it in a sale in half. And most of the time, it's still not a good ROI. For example, he typically sold, the Montana-Prospector bag typically sells for $100 for a 1 gram bag, which isn't a great ROI. It's not the worst. It's about a 70% ROI. I think when I calculated it up, it was a 69% ROI, which isn't the worst. It's about my minimum. But he does every once in a while put the 1 gram on bag on sale for 70, and then it's an 80% ROI. And that's a really good ROI in my opinion, and especially if you find a little bit more like I did, and it ended up being a 82% ROI. But 99% of the material he sells has no guarantee. 99% has no guarantee. It's really cheap. It's free shipping, so people buy it. $26, what this one was free shipping. Unfortunately, if you're getting a 15 to 20% ROI, like I said, a bad seller who does every once in a while have a good bag of Paydirt. You just have to hunt for it. It's just like eBay. Anytime you go on eBay, 90% of the sellers on eBay are horrible, but the other 10% you can get some good bags from. They just usually don't have them very often, Yeah, he only had 3 bags left, Jason, when I posted that video, and I know somebody left a comment saying they bought 2 of them, so he doesn't do it very often. And it's funny, like I originally saw his bag that was up for sale was on eBay, and it's typically on eBay $197. So I put one in my cart, and you just have to wait until that one hits for $69 too. I mean, like I said, I've been watching him. I've had one in my cart for, I think, a year, and no, more than a year and a half, almost 2 years probably. I've had some of his Paydirt in my cart, and I've been watching him. And it's only in this last month, you know, right before Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff, that he's put either one of them on sale, and they haven't been on sale for long. So it's like, you know, you have to be there at that right day to get a good ROI out of them. That's good reminding. Yeah, I personally don't even think they're digging in the right spot on Oak Island. It was a known fact. And after I think the third or fourth person that came to Oak Island, and you know, they started moving the holes around. So it's a known fact that after, you know, a couple dozen expeditions onto Oak Island, nobody knew where the original hole was. Nobody knew where the original hole was set. There wasn't GPS back then. You know, there was no recorded, this is a spot. It's exactly this distance. So everyone was punching holes left and right. I mean, they had over 100 holes in the area. Nobody knows where the original hole is. So, you know, Oak Island is, you know, they might not ever figure it out, especially, you know, since I'm the only one that knows the secret to how to find it. So, and Big Texas Prospecting, thanks so much. I really appreciate that, brother. Sure, post your email, Doug. I don't mind. If you want it out there, you can post it. Oh, well, there you go. The mods will have to let you post it. See, RegLab knows about more than me. Oh, yeah, the ferry operator. That's it. That's it. And the people that are, you know, paying for the channel stuff. I mean, I personally don't think the treasure's there anymore. I don't. I think the treasure is lost. I think the only thing they could do on Oak Island at this point is find out what the treasure used to be. I think that's going to be is one day they will find out what the treasure used to be, but I think the treasure is gone. So, I mean, I have my theories about what I think the treasure was, but I think it's lost. One of the things about Oak Island is Oak Island, the way it's the material that Oak Island sits on is, I don't remember what the type of rock it is, but it's a type of rock that dissolves in salt water. And when you flood it, when they kept flooding Oak Island over and over and over and over and over, if you had a cavern in the bottom, it would eventually keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I know in one of the expeditions in the, what was it, 70s? I think 70s or 80s, they sent a camera down into the water, you know, hundreds of feet down, and they could see that the water was actually had a current, which means that at some point, the cavern that was somewhere in the bottom that might have had the treasure grew so big that it hit the ocean points. So now you have a current running through it. Anything that was in there was washed away. So the treasure, I mean, I personally, and I'll let everyone know, I personally think it was paper. I think it was, you know, because there's been some theories that it was gold and this and this and this. I think it was the Great Library that was smuggled away and hidden. And, you know, I think that was the reason why they wanted to flood it, because flooding gold doesn't do any good. You know, if you fill a hole with water and there's a gold treasure in the bottom, someone can go down there, dive or do whatever, drain the lake. Exactly. You know, they could put a cofferdam around the whole island again, and you can recover the gold. If it's paper, which was mostly papyrus back then, if you add the water to it, it'll dissolve and ruin it, and you lose it. So that's just my theory, though. What do I know? Oh, there was definitely a treasure. There was definitely something there. Nobody goes through that amount of work to cofferdam an entire island and booby trap it for nothing. What? All right, Joey Brown. So, all right, let's go. It's 8 o'clock. Let's give away some Paydirt. So there you go. If you haven't already, too late. Let's give away some Tuesday tailings, 0.3 grams. There are some ineligible because we've given away quite a few bags so far. So ineligible right now is Chef V, HD Shovelad, Josh Ortiz, the one and only, Wheeze and Geezer, Package Total, and Gina or Ken Whalen. So you are all ineligible. Everyone else, you're eligible. All you had to do was leave a comment, and we're going to go pull it as soon as I get it all set up. And make sure all of the comments got approved. And they did get all approved. So there we go. So let us, we'll have to get rid of the panning cam. Bye-bye, 11 pieces of gold. And now we need to shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. All right. Making sure everything is good. Giveaway. Some Paydirt. So good luck, everybody. Again, Tuesday night tailings. 0.3 grams in it, plus a 1 in 12 shot of maybe getting a 1/4 gram picker in there. And you must, as always, post something in the live chat before the end of the live show to claim your prize, and then have to email me so I can get your address and mail it off to you. So, and as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% by me for all my wonderful subscribers. So here we go. Where is it at? YouTube, comment picker, post the link, let's fetch. Complete replies, no replies. Let's see what we got. 71 comments. There we go. Let's pick a winner so everyone can go watch the news. Foobar. How's it going, Foobar? Working again, Foobar. He's won once before. So there we go. Foobar has to post something in the comments before the end of the live show. Otherwise, you lose your chance to get it until I make a new batch. So there we go. That's ugly mug time. All right, let me open up chat. Maybe one of my mods will tell me if he posted. Hey, Earth Scum. I remember Capone's Vault. I remember that one. That one was good. Oh, no worries, Josh. No worries. Anyone can post. I just ignore them if they do. Daniel P., thank you for watching the show. Appreciate it. You're not here. You. That's it. Dib Dibberson, Capone's Vault. That was what's his name? One of the great journalists of our time. You know, Geraldo Rivera. Yeah, where's Foobar at? Last time he claimed it, so I know he's usually a worker, but he's got a few minutes. He's got about 6 minutes, so Foobar, if you're out there, if you're just listening, now that's a lot to pan out in one show. As I said, when I do your Paydirt, I probably might have to do a longer show. I might either start at 6 or I might run it late. Got to move my microphone back. So if I've been sounding a little quiet, it's because I haven't set up my microphone boom yet. No, I don't believe they have found the Civil War gold in the Great Lake, or at least nobody has claimed to have found it. There's a big difference between finding something and then claiming you found something. In most instances, you're better off not claiming that you found something. 90% of the time. I mean, the biggest shipwreck ever found, the biggest treasure, guy's been sitting in prison for 10 years now because he refuses to tell him where he put the gold. And he will probably spend his life in prison because he refuses to tell him where he found the gold. Because they're just going to take it from him. I mean, he spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to find something just for, governments to take it from him. So. Oh, wow. Is there really adult dating? Wow. Yeah, most people that do treasure hunting big scale know not to tell anyone unless it's just something of historical value. If you find an old, ironclad boat or something like that, it's got no value. You can't sell it or anything. So they'll say, oh, yeah, look what we found. They'll get their name in the news and stuff like that, and they'll get a lot more sponsors to sponsor them to go find stuff. But if you find an old Spanish treasure galleon, you're better off just, scooping up all those gold coins and, going off into the sunset, because otherwise the government's going to want to take its 99% of it, and then tax you on the 1% you got. So, I think we're going to end the show. Sadly, Fubar did not show up. So, he will be ineligible for the rest of these 12 weeks. How many have we gone so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, this is number 8. So, he'll have to go 4 more weeks without any. So, sadly, Mr. Fubar, this could have been yours, but now it will be somebody else's next week. I'm actually going to put it on the top. So if that's the one with the picker and somebody finds it, then they can say, oh, no Fubar. So that's going to be it. I'm going to have some videos out Saturday. I actually have 2 videos coming out Saturday. They're going to be back-to-back premieres probably. I will do one at 7 and one at 7:15. So there will be 2 premieres coming out Saturday. And then next Tuesday, we're going to be panning out something. I don't even know what we're panning out next Tuesday. But we're going to be panning out something next Tuesday. What are we panning out? I need to start bringing my list down here. It's on my other computer, my list. But we're going to be panning out something next Tuesday. We're going to be giving out Fubar's bag of Paydirt. And until then, so Saturday, 2 videos coming out. One is a treasure hunt and the other is a Paydirt review. So we'll have to see how those go. But we will have 2 premieres coming out. And thank you, Benjamin Garcia. I can't tell everyone how much I missed being in my studio, how much I missed panning and stuff like that. Those 2 weeks of just doing construction, I was like, oh, I need to pan to relax. And I didn't have a panning station, so it was kind of a bummer. But, so that's going to be it. I want to thank everyone who joins me on these live shows. I can't thank you all enough. I hope everyone has a great week. And hopefully you join me all for the premiere, 2 premieres on Saturday. And then next Tuesday, we're going to pan out some more Paydirt. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great week. See you next week.